Okay, let's go in. Ah. Okay, that takes care of one. Seriously, these worms are just so evil. Oh no. Ow. Come on. Oh, that was close. And now these slime things. Seriously, they take so little damage from my magic. Hiya! How about feet? Oh shit. Oh shit. Give me that SP. Okay, I think it's safe for me to try to use the Mask of Eyes here. Okay, now... Crap. Just die already, you damn worm. Haha! Okay, now I have the evil ring. Will come in handy later, of course. Yes, marble key. This will come in handy. Yes. Anything else? Okay, go back to save point. Yeah, this part's not very easy with Hugo. These assholes will just keep reviving until the end of time. Ow. Okay, with that I want to take a break to retreat. Because these guys are just so freaking OP right now. Holy crap. Ugh. Okay, this time I have to head up the left side. While running away from all these guys. Hiya! Hiya, hiya! Okay. Why are they so freaking OP? No. Okay, now I have to go into here. This could also be dangerous. Those bomb enemies are not to be trifled with. Whoa, nope. I should change the order of that. I should... Okay, now I go... Too OP. Holy shit. Oh shit. No! Get away from me! Oh, that was close. Well, double jump is mine now. Whew. A surge of power bursts forth from the artifact. Hugo is now able to double jump. No down thrust technique, so there's no enhanced stun effect when he double jumps. But with Hugo, you don't exactly... Hopefully I don't really need double jump. Made in one go! Haha! I surprise myself sometimes. Yes. Give me that ruby. Oh man, that was pretty nice. Okay, remember correctly, I need to grab some treasure chests in this area. One down. Alright, road of fruit. This will all come in handy. Next order of business is looking for the Rue. Fortunately, having double jump will make it easier to cross the sand. Hiya! Okay. I'm such an idiot. I was super duper hungry, so I went out to find some food, and I went up here. You look like a generous individual. Will you contribute to the Save a Rue Foundation? Well, it's another Rue. What are you doing here, lol one? I bet you're awfully hungry, trapped on this ledge. Nah, how rude. Such an idiot. Okay. Oh my! You are a lovely person. Please take this as a show of my thanks. Elder Shoes. More defense. Well now, thank you very much. I'll make sure I put these to good use. Where'd the music go? I think you got the rod in this deal personally. What do I need of human armor? Oh, it came back on. Weird. There's nothing in this world more delicious than Rhoda fruit. If only the art demons knew of its sinful and vivacious flavor. Alright. That, time to go upstairs. They really should put another save point here, but they didn't. Oh well. Hugo fact, is it? Lady Rhea! We've been looking everywhere for you. What in the world are you doing here? And why did you bring the Black Pearl? Hush. I think we're surrounded. Huh? Uh-oh. This narrow corridor, I have a disadvantage. What the hell? Watch out, they're about to close in. Friendly fire, hey! Ah! Oh, I got him! Somehow. Huh. That was a good thing I have that barrier, or they'd be dealing mountains of damage to me. That should do it. What the? It's alright, I'll take care of them. What did you just do? She's holding a magic artifact, but I've never seen its like before. Huh, never mind you. The important thing is, they're gone. I must say, I'm quite impressed. This is well over halfway up the tower. It couldn't have been easy for you to get here. Must have been through so much on our account, and for that, I must sincerely apologize. So you know why we're here then? More or less. I also know that Fina has been captured, and that Toll has been turned against us, neither of which is news to you, I assume. As I understand it, you were always rather close to my brother. Do you have even the slightest idea why he would betray us? I don't expect he'd hold much esteem for father or myself, given his disinheritance. And there's certainly no lost love between us personally. I'm fully prepared to kill him next time we cross paths. But outside of his family, the people of Ease are his lifelong allies. And he's not the type to turn his back on his friends. When he was captured by the enemy, is it possible they did something to him? I'm sorry. I do have a theory, but I don't believe it would be appropriate for me to speak of it here and now. It's a matter of honor, you see. Huh? What? I can say this much, however. He has not lost his pride. You may be fully justified in your desire to kill him. I can't say I blame you, really. But he's not your enemy, nor is he your ally. He's walking a path all his own. And it's up to him where it leads, or not it leads where he wants it to. Personally, I believe we should let him follow it. She must have ran to Toll earlier off-screen. But what were they talking about? Heh, ha ha ha. Hugo? That's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. Forgive my impertinence, Lady Rhea, but you and Lady Fina are keeping far too many secrets. As far as I can see, you two basically just decided to sneak out of your palace and take the Black Pearl for a stroll. You didn't even put a leash on the Black Pearl. I mean, what the hell were you thinking? Without even a word to the 6 priests? And now you're trying to justify the actions of a traitor? He hasn't lost his pride? He's walking his own path? Listen to yourself. What path is he walking? The one that colludes with demons and kidnaps goddesses? He clearly has you wrapped around his little finger pretty tightly for you to come up with a lame-ass excuse like that. Never expected Hugo to say lame-ass like that. I'm gonna screenshot it. And am I just supposed to accept his abuse with good humor? He's a goddamn demon now. How come he gets off so easy? Hugo, I can never apologize enough for all the trouble we've caused you. Not just you personally, but everyone from Solomon's Shrine. If I could, I would explain everything to you. I really wish I could tell you exactly what's going on, exactly why we're here. But right now, there's simply no time for that. Here, take this with you. Silver chimes. Now we can kill the zombies. This is what you use on those demons. It's a set of chimes that grants eternal slumber to the poor souls from whom such luxury has so long been denied. Truth be told, we really would prefer you all go back to Solomon's Shrine and leave this matter in our hands. But I know that's a futile request to make, so at the very least, I bid you much luck and pray for your safe return in the end. Ah! Still in the daze from his encounter with Lady Rhea, Hugo clumsily withdrew the lilac shell and lazily raised it to his ear. Hugo, it's me, Eolia. Are you alright? Hmm? Oh yes, I'm fine. What do you need? We think we figured out where Lady Fina is being held captive. There's this weird smaller tower connected to this one by an outdoor walkway. It's called Rado's Annex. Rado's Annex? How do you know Lady Fina is being held there? And how do you know its name? Well, apparently the knights heard about it. From Toll. He just showed up, told them where to find Lady Fina, and then disappeared again. And considering the source, we can't say for sure that this intelligence is accurate, but it's something, right? Understood. I remember seeing this Rado's Annex from the outside. It was a little over halfway up, so I should be near it. I'll try to find the way in. Well, the knights are headed that way too, actually. If you see them, please try to cooperate with them, okay? That depends entirely on the situation. If they decide to start trouble, don't expect any favors from me. I'll talk to you later. Hugo, wait! So wait a while, show. Damn, knights. Nobody seems to think in here. They just do. I'm sick and tired of all this recklessness and idiocy. Like you're one to talk. But at least now my suspicions are confirmed, I guess. I know for sure the goddesses are hiding something. Once I set Lady Fina free, I might have to give her an interrogation of my own. Well, first I better head back. After getting so much stuff, it would be a good idea to at least save. I swear, nobody stops thinking anymore. This is where the hell they want. Rado's Annex, huh? Okay, so he's not going to talk to them. What if I just go back to the tower base then? You can't stop me from going to the tower base, Hugo. Huh? It's doing some magic over there. The knights all left in a hurry a little while ago. Seems Lady Fina's been found, or at least the room she's being held in has been. Trapped behind powerful magic the knights can never hope to bring down, I'll bet. Still as optimistic as ever, I see. Well, but we still have a few sorcerers on hand. I understand why you'd be losing faith here, but you need to focus. The situation has nothing to do with yours. If we're to rescue Lady Fina, we have to work together, all of us. I never said I wouldn't work with them. From the sound of things, the knights will be arriving at Rado's Annex soon, so I may have no choice. Still wonder about Lady Rhea, though. Hope the enemy doesn't have her as well. Let's let them worry, I'm not saying a thing. Yeah, it's gonna be a while until I get the next ore. Hopefully, this will be enough to deal with the next boss. Dino's gone too. Maybe he's at Rado's Annex. Hugo! I'm sorry, but Yulia can't talk right now. She's attempting a bit of magic maintenance with the Lila shell. I fear it's her not, though. Her intent was to report to the Six Priests on our current state of affairs. But it seems the noxious gases are interfering with her communications. Solomon's Shrine has become unreachable. I believe we are well and truly on our own now. I came here to report what I learned from Lady Rhea. It seems I have more than enough to deal with for the moment. I should wait until I've spoken with Lady Fina. Can I talk to... No. That's not gonna work either. Okay. Back to the search. Okay. That looks nasty. Ah. Now they are gone for go shit. Bugs. Shit. You guys are fucking persistent. Ow! Even the bugs are freaking kicking my ass. Holy shit! Ha! That works. Ow! Oh shit, I didn't even realize I could just fall down here. That's such bullshit. Well, that was unsuccessful. Ugh. Shit. Holy shit, how do you guys follow me up here? I really don't want to fight enemies in this horrible, spiky room. For that, I can head on over to the door. Ow! How did I not take damage from that? So weird. Now give me that chest. Okay, what else am I looking for here? Grab the loot. Push the button. Okay. Now wait for... It's gonna be something waiting for me. Oh shit. Ah! Oh shoot. Well damn, we're kind of at a standstill here. Ugh. Oh no! Ugh. That was close. Anyways, I already killed the one who was guarding this button, so that's a good sign. Grr. And there's a bunch of nasties in the next room after that. Oh man. I'm better off just dropping down and taking the elevator. I know how to cut my losses sometimes. Oh no. And there's a bunch of SP that I need to grab from this side. Ah! Damn, I took some damage. I may have to take a healing break after I grab this next chest. Or not. That was fortunate. Very fortunate. Ah! Dude, just barely made it in time. It's like getting the bus at the very last minute. Yeah, I'm not messing with you guys. You know what? Run. Oh, this room. This may be an issue. These guys might be good for grinding if I'm feeling like it, I guess. Ow! 71 damage? Holy crap. I'm gonna have to go to this save point. That was kind of dangerous. Am I seriously the first one here this time? Oh, this must be it. Rado's Annex. Rado's Annex, where Lady Fina is allegedly being held. I can sense great malice emanating from within. But there's no way I'm going to wait for those incompetent knights. I can handle this on my own. God damn it, there's some motorcycle outside. Alright, time to go for Jenocres. Might as well give it a few shots. Seriously, in Unica's route, Hugo didn't recommend go rushing in there, but here he does because he's probably still agitated by everything that's going on, especially with Toll. Damn, it's a trap! Ha, so nice to see you again. You! Don't know my name, do you? I must apologize for not introducing myself before. I was otherwise occupied. I am Zava, the finest sorceress among the Darklings. I serve the great Lord Dallas. Dallas, so that's the name of your leader? Indeed, and a finer leader none shall ever know. But I must say, this is a most pleasant surprise. I assumed the Devil's Corridor would keep you away for quite some time yet. Hard to blame me, considering the miserable defeat you suffered at the hands of your brother. She doesn't know that Epona gave us a hint, I guess. We are the heir to the fact name for a reason, I suppose. You savages don't have the right to speak our name. And as far as I'm concerned, I have no brother. All he is to me now is a target. Marked for death. Oh, is that so? Well then, it seems we have at least one thing in common. I can't stand that man either. He repeatedly kills my summoned creatures and takes their energy as his own. If Lord Dolls would allow it, I'd gladly tear him to shreds and use his entrails as feed for my familiars. I jest, of course. I would never be so cruel as to give my darlings such low-grade meat. My, but what a sour expression you have. You and your brother seem to share that particular trait. That's what they all say. Yours has more personality, though. If I had to pick, I'd say you're the cuter of the two. But then, the little one usually is. Are you done? If you're not going to fight me, then just stand aside. The Eyes of Fact, such delightful implements of sorcery. Most magic items from Ys are rather unappealing to me. But something about those cold, lifeless orbs feels comforting. It's almost like they were made for us. What? This is a much stronger familiar than the one I entrusted to Epona. Come, show me what those Eyes of Fact can do. Ow! Oh shit! That was bad. Second try. Anyways, you want to try to get a few defense downs in if you can. Especially since Hugo can do it at long range. Alright, as usual, if you get too close to him early enough, he might cut his lightning attack short. But don't count it. Be ready to defend. Oh man, these wind attacks are still pretty annoying. Good thing he switched to fire there. I did not do a very fast job of killing him, though I didn't take too much damage either. Yeah, if you're brave, you can get more hits in per round. However, keep in mind that the moment you start shooting, you won't be able to go into your sprint speed. You'll go back to your normal running speed from before you got the dashing ability. Okay. Yeah, with that you can actually walk through the fire as long as you don't stay in the same place for too long. The lightning is multi-hit, so it's a little bit more dangerous for wind magic. Ah! Even though I was right next to him, he still tried to attack me with lightning. Damn. Huh. That's strange, only one lightning bolt that time. Oh no, I hate when he does this. Then I can't rush in as easily. Of course, if he does that, you might be able to still get in a few hits from afar, like so. It's tough but doable. Just chip away at him with Hugo's blast. The good news is that Hugo's long-range attacks at least have more DPS than the Phoenix Wave. Bad news is, I think the minions can actually soak up some of your shots. Yeah, for some reason the piercing effect doesn't seem to work on them. Fire a few shots. And run. Ah! I only got one shot in. Boom with all their Daka. Can't believe I managed to sneak in that shot without getting hit. Oh no. I'm too afraid to go in the middle after my first failed attempt. Ah, there you are. Square formation. Run. Oh no, they're going lightning mode. And I was not considered close enough to him to force him to teleport again. Hey. That one forced him to teleport quickly. Strange. I wonder what the AI is for all the minion actions. Are they just random? Or something? Fire! Ah! That lightning can hit multiple times too. So yeah. Still dodge even if you have the shield up. Shield is mostly there just to protect you in case you screw up. Not so you can actually tank stuff head on. Ugh. I only got like one hit in. Shoot. No! I got... The shield wore off just as I landed on the flame. That was bad. But I don't think I get hit much more than this. Whoa. I'm already way in the lead for hit points. Just need to keep chipping away. Oh no, flamethrower time. Ugh. Still in flame mode? Ah, good thing I had that shield. Oh, that was almost like in Ys 1 where we just ram into the enemy. And that's the boss. Definitely easier with Hugo. Also, don't touch that door. Teleport to me achievement unlocked. Ellipses. Haha, what a spectacular show. You know, you weren't nearly this happy when Yunica killed your familiars. I guess it's because Yunica is a pure warrior instead of a mage, so that's why it felt more embarrassing to her. Here she expects Hugo to be able to win because he's a mage, I guess. That might be it. Damn you! You're a fascinating specimen, little one. Your power and the way you handle those eyes of yours. It's like you were born to be Darkling. The hell are you trying to pull? Feisty, but I like that. Surely you and I aren't so different at all. We're like kindred spirits. We both lust for power, and we both find solace in the dark, unloaded and unfettered by the ignorance of others. Don't try to deny it. Perhaps I should introduce you to Lord Dallas sometime, I suspect you and he would get along famously. Certainly far better than he and your dear brother. Wait! Is that really how I come across? I'm nothing like them. I can't be. I can't let her get to me. That's what she wants. Lady Fina must be imprisoned upstairs. I just need to keep moving. Keep moving. That was far easier with Hugo. Oh, come on! That was a dick move, Barrier. Okay, I'm at the top now. Ah! The Door of Evil. The Devil's Gaze. This door, the malice it's putting off is so strong, it's almost a physical presence. This must be what I was feeling outside. Ah, it's far more powerful than I thought. If I were to imprison a goddess, this is definitely where I'd do it. Huh. What are you so afraid of, Hugo? This barrier must be child's play compared to Father's shield magic. What right have you to succeed in this position if you can't even handle something as simple as a door? And how are you ever supposed to defeat your brother for that matter? Alright, I can do this. A strong enough blast of magic should do the trick. Let's focus the combined energies of all three artifacts of ease, and charge them to the breaking point of breaking. And then unleash! Too bad you can't do that during battle. That would finish off Jenocres easily, huh? Well, it's kind of risky since it would leave them weakened afterwards. And that did nothing except piss off the door. Ah! That was pathetic. Seriously, even Yunica, a non-magic expert, knows not to push too far. Hugo, you damn fool. Just because people around you acknowledge your ability doesn't mean they truly understand what you can do. You're acting like a puppy dog performing to impress your master, but facts have no need for masters. They seek only power. And with enough power, you can surpass your brother. Epona is for some reason taking care of us. Ugh. Well, well, look who's awake. Not you again. You sure are a handful, you know that? Do you really think you could use brute force to overpower the Devil's Gaze? I'm pretty reckless, but even I wouldn't get anywhere near that thing if I didn't have to. Seriously, Hugo. That was pretty dumb, even for a JRPG protag. Hell, Yunica didn't do that. When she saw that door and got everyone's advice about it, she didn't try to bull rush it. She just went and did the evil ring power-up and stuff. Wait. To be fair, Yunica is trying to compose herself more during the latter half of the game. Well, here Hugo is kinda going nuts. Were you looking after me? You sound surprised. You owe me a rematch, remember? And I want you to be in tip-top shape for it. Besides, I have to be a real sicko to kill somebody while he's unconscious. Easy now, after what you've been through, I wouldn't suggest trying any sudden moves. Just take it nice and slow. I don't need your pity. and I'm not unconscious anymore. So let's just get this over with. You're one obnoxious little prick, you know that? Lucky for you, I'm also not enough of a sicko to attack someone who's too weak to do anything but mouth off. Now, if Zaba were here, she totally slit your throat and laughed while you bled out. She's a real bad egg like that. Besides, Dallas ordered us to withdraw from Randall's Annex, so technically, I'm not even supposed to be here. Which means I'm sure as hell not going to do anything that would draw attention to myself. Have it your way then. So why were you really looking after me? I don't know. I don't know? Is that the best you can come up with? What does it matter? I just felt like it, that's all. So you really are the Claw Man's brother, huh? Why do you have it in for him so bad? Don't you two get along? Does it look like we get along? As far as I'm concerned, I have no brother. All I've got is a target, a traitor I've set out to exterminate. Yeah, I get that. But he's still your brother. If you gotta kill him, then you gotta kill him. But you're still bound by blood, you know, and nothing can ever take that away. Ah, sorry. Not trying to open up old wounds or anything. We just come from different worlds, I guess. You East people probably all think that way. He's always been completely self-absorbed. Hmm? The fact line is generally named first among those of the six priests. We're arbiters in all matters of spirit. As the elder brother, Toll was expected to succeed our name, but he elected to become a holy knight instead. It came across as if he were scoffing in the face of his lineage, as if the position were beneath him. Simply put, he just didn't care. He wanted to follow his own path, so he did. Protocol and tradition be damned. He didn't even bat an eye when he was disinherited. It honestly didn't seem to bother him at all, really. How did the disinheritance happen before or after he joined the Knights? And that's how the position of successor fell to me, the second son. They call me a magic prodigy now, but back then, I was just an ordinary kid. I was constantly being compared to him, as if I were living in his shadow. In its own way, it was nothing short of excruciating. But I did aspire acts of me, and tried as hard as I could to live up to everyone's lofty expectations. My training was intense and all-consuming. I lost every friend I had, but eventually, I was deemed worthy of my title. Finally, I thought, everyone will acknowledge my abilities. I'll no longer just be regarded as Tolfac's little brother. But then your goddamn demons attacked and we all had to ride Solomon's Shrine up into the sky to escape. And of course, Toll just had to stay behind with Commander Tovah to buy time for the rest of us. Oh, how they praised him for his gallant sacrifice. And then, despite all my hard work, I was just Tolfac's little brother again. Brother to one of the greatest heroes of Ys. That still seems to be all I'm known for. I fought so hard to crawl out from that shadow, only to be pulled right back in. I know I'm basically just lashing out at him. It's totally illogical for me to be as angry as I am, even after what he's done. But it doesn't change the fact that I really, truly want him dead. His betrayal just makes that attitude a lot easier to justify. He shamed our family enough just by forfeiting his right of succession so he could become a knight. But there's still honor in knighthood. He took an oath to protect Ys and the goddesses, after all. Then he trampled that oath into the ground. And for me, that's his final straw. He's beyond redemption. You're kind of rambling there, so I'm not sure I really understood all of what you were saying. But the long and short of it is, you still love him, right? Were you even listening to me? How can you possibly have gotten that from any part of what I just told you? Well, you want what he's got, so you're trying to be just like him, right? Or I guess it's better to say, you want to be respected and looked up to by your father and everybody else, the way he is. And you're just frustrated that you can't seem to measure up. That sounds about right. I got a big brother of my own too, so I totally get where you're coming from. You kind of want to be nice to him, but then you also kind of want to wring his neck sometimes. And your parents are always saying things like, why can't you be more like your brother? And it's frustrating as hell. Because you love him, but he's just such a pain in the ass, you know? You don't get it at all. Huh? I say you don't get it at all. You've got one hell of an imagination, you know that? Why would I ever have the slightest inclination to be anything at all like him? That's patently absurd. I don't know. I've been told I'm pretty good at reading people. But hey, if you say I'm off the mark, I won't push the matter any further. I'll just leave it right where it lies. It's the least I can do to thank you for opening up to me. This is kind of nice, you know? I thought I had you pegged as this uptight, self-important asshole, and I pretty much hated your guts. Well, he still kinda is. But now I don't know. I guess you're really not so bad after all. You're just like an extra smug version of me. Is that supposed to be a compliment? So this whole ordeal has me completely worn out. Didn't you say you were ordered to abandon this place? If so, I think it might be best for you to follow those orders now. Alright, I can do that. Just so you know though, it's not possible for regular people like you to get through that door, no matter how hard you try. But that goddess lady is definitely in there, and she's safe, so don't worry, okay? I'll catch you later. Epona, was it? May I ask you one last question before you go? Sure, but I can't guarantee I'll be able to answer. Technically, I've already asked this, but I feel compelled to ask again. Simply put, I'm your enemy. Why are you going to all this trouble on my behalf? Sorry, but my answer hasn't changed. I honestly have no idea. I guess I just wanted to give it a shot, you know? Come to think of it, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What the hell is wrong with me? You are an oddball. Weren't you supposed to be good at reading people? Oh, shut up. You men always latch onto such trivial details. I've said my piece, so I'm out of here. Besides, if I'm late getting back, I'll never hear the end of it from Zava. Alright, I'll let you go. But thank you, Epona. You're welcome, Hugo. But just so you know, next time I see you, I'm going to have your head on a silver platter. So you better keep it nice and clean for me, you hear? Don't worry, I have no intention of holding back myself. It promises to be one hell of a fight. Can't believe she just walked out the front door like that. Now then, what to do next? What if she runs into one of the Knights of Ease? I can't rescue Lady Fina without opening that door. But according to Epona, regular people like me are incapable of getting through it. That basically confirms it's been enchanted with some sort of powerful curse. Now you're starting to use your head. And sadly, curses lie firmly outside my area of expertise. Hugo's only good at blasting stuff. As much as it pains me to seek counsel with the search party, I may need Kadena's advisement on this. I'm not comfortable leaving this place unmanned knowing Lady Fina is trapped within. I should use the lightest shell to get in touch with the search party from here. Huh, I didn't expect that. Oh, I managed to heal all my hit points too. Yes. Hugo spoke to Lila Shell. Yulia's voice echoed back in response. Hugo, is that you? I hope you haven't been waiting too long. The knights were ambushed on their way to Rado's Annex. It may be a while yet before they get there. I see. Well, I'm already here. I seem to have run into a bit of a roadblock. Hugo briefly detailed his encounter with the cursed door and asked Yulia if Cadena might be available to help. Sure. I'll contact her right away and ask her to meet you there. That's what you should have done from the start. Oh boy. You weren't kidding. This thing's got one hell of a curse on it. Just looking at it makes me feel tight in the chest. If it helps, that woman said regular people would never get through. Her choice of words there seemed deliberate. Do you have any idea what she might have meant? I think so. I have a theory anyway. As I can tell, it only opened for a demon, or someone harboring demon-grade malice at the very least. It's honestly kind of ingenious. I mean, what better way to keep out do-gooders than by locking a door with pure hatred? So you pretty much have to be evil if you want to get in. In other words, a door designed solely for people like him. It really is quite a curse. And it's not just the door either. The whole room is affected by it. It's like there's an impossibly strong barrier all around it that no amount of brute force could possibly penetrate. Uh-oh, don't tell me you tried already. Yes, and one could say it went poorly. So is there nothing at all we can do? Lady Fina's trapped in there after all. Yeah, we can't just leave her. Isn't there any way to fool it or something? If we get our hands on one of the enemy's magic items, we might have a shot. What do you mean? Something with an equivalent curse on it. Particularly if it's something wearable. Assuming it doesn't kill whatever poor sap tries it on, that might just do the trick. Well, I don't like the sound of that at all. I think you might be assuming too much there. No one will be able to survive a curse that strong. Not under normal circumstances, no. But our only other option is to capture one of the enemies alive, so it seemed worth mentioning. Yeah, I think that's even less likely. You know, if we just take those bomb-throwing guys, disarm them completely of their bombs, and try to chuck them into the door, it might work. Alright then. I'll head back into the tower and see if I can find any magic items that might serve our purpose. In the meantime, I'd like for the two of you to keep this area secure. The knight should be arriving here any time now. Hugo. Sounds like a plan to me. In fact, it sounds almost too good to be true. Huh? You're actually communicating and coordinating with others. It's like some kind of miracle. Isn't it your usual MO to do everything by yourself? What happened? Nothing in particular. I just know my own limitations, and this is not a field of magic I'm familiar with. Thus, I defer to the expert. Heh, alright, I guess I can buy that. We'll be right here. Let us know if you find anything that might work. Be careful, Hugo. Doesn't the face on this door look kinda familiar? Yes, it does. It looks a lot like those undead creatures in the sand. Oh yeah, that's totally it. Actually, what is it? Well, while we were headed here, I swear we saw some demons that looked exactly like this. Not just a little, but exactly. They had big, strong bodies and were just really nasty looking. Only saw them passing since we were in a hurry to get here, but I definitely saw them. That doesn't sound at all familiar. How did you guys even make the double jumps? Freshly spawned demons, perhaps? Where those creatures are still roaming around? As I recall, they weren't far from the tower exit that led us here. What's that ring you got? May I see it? Hugo showed the evil ring to Cadena. Well, it's definitely demonic in nature, but it's been drained of all its power. If you look closely at it, though, its design does seem to match the one in this door. Maybe it's connected in some way. If someone brings this ring back up to its full potential, it might just be exactly what we're looking for. The question is, how do we restore its power? Out of curiosity, anything from the Lila shell? Something wrong, Hugo? Hugo described the evil ring to Yulia. A cursed ring with no power, huh? I'm afraid curses aren't really my specialty either. You should consult with Cadena, she might know a little more. Sorry to be unhelpful. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go kill those super strong undeads. Jumping over their head can help to some extent, but it's still kinda annoying. Damn! Damn. It took a while, but I finally restored the evil ring's power. Seriously, those... I had to run and hide in a corner where they couldn't find me and then try to heal with the spirit cape. It was really insane. Anyways, the evil ring's power has finally been restored. Seriously, how do they balance these guys? These guys are... killing all of them takes longer than killing the boss. This is Zelkaron. And I still didn't get enough to unlock any of its other stats in the book. Oh well. Yeah, the best way to get all the enemy stats is probably just play on easy mode, I guess. Separate slot. And yes, I had to level up to 30 just so I could get slightly more room to survive and deal slightly more damage per hit. Freaking insane. That took longer than the Jenocres, dang it. Seriously, those things take single-digit damage. Like, why? Why? It's hard to believe Lady Fina is in there. I really wish there was something I could do to get her out. Looks like the ring is back at full power now. But I must say, there's a lot more power than that's a lot more power than I was expecting. I imagine it would drive any ordinary person insane to wear it, at best. That ring will probably drive anyone who wears it completely mad. We have to find some way of counteracting the curse. Well, back then it would have driven... Back then, in the first game, the evil ring was supposed to cause the wearer to just spin around in circles while slowly losing hit points. Here, it's supposed to instant kill you, no matter what. Okay, I got the blue necklace. So now I should equip the evil ring. Are you actually wearing that ring? How in the name of the goddesses are you able to walk around with that thing on? How are you not dead? Oh, so you're using an artifact of House Gemma. That should definitely be able to counteract the effects of the curse. Nice thinking, Hugo. Open sesame! I never want to see that face ever again. At least until I can actually... I have enough strength to deal decent damage to them. Seriously. That balancing. As the door opened, the evil ring's power completely drained away. Seriously, that might have been even tougher than the Wildwares in the final area. Ah. It worked! Nicely done, Hugo. Thanks, but I couldn't have done it without your expertise. Now come on, let's get inside. Lady Fina! Hugo, Cadena, Musha! A barrier? Damn, Leifina, are you injured? I'm alright, there's no need to worry. It's quite strong, but it's not harmful in any way. It seems designed solely to keep me in one place. Well, thank goodness for small favors, I suppose. Yeah. In any event, I can't believe you actually made it all the way here. I don't know how I could ever properly thank you. Please, direct your gratitude toward Hugo. His efforts are what made this meeting possible. Is that so? Then from the bottom of my heart, I give you my full thanks, Hugo Fact. You've gone through so much on my account, even fighting your own brother. Words cannot express my regret. You had nothing to do with that. The fight was instigated by me, after all. I only lost because I was the weaker man. Nothing more, nothing less. Hugo. While imprisoned in this room, I had a brief opportunity to speak with him. And I assure you, despite his actions and his appearance, he's still a man he's always been. I'm absolutely certain of it. Is that a good thing? In fact, he seems to be worried about you. He didn't say as much, but I could see it clearly in his eyes. But he still tried to kill me just so that Zaba wouldn't kill him, so I'm not sure about that. So please, won't you give... Just stop! This is a family issue. It doesn't involve you, and I thank you to keep your nose out of our business. Hugo! Now hold on, you can't talk to Leifina that way. No, he's right. It's not my place to lecture him. I'm sorry, Hugo. I didn't mean to upset you. That's quite alright, thank you. Leifina! Leifina, thank goodness you're safe. Yunica, and the rest of you too. It's so good to see you. Sure took you guys long enough to get here, though. Our apologies. We met with fierce resistance. I hope you've not been kept waiting long, Leifina. So now it's just a matter of breaking through this barrier. Right, but that's a lot easier said than done. There's some pretty intense magic at work here. Fortunately, it's an enchantment rather than a curse. So I'm pretty confident we'll be able to dispel it, given enough time. Excellent, we'll stand guard then to ensure your safety until the task is complete. Hopefully we can secure Leifina's freedom with minimal delay. No, that won't be necessary. Pardon? Leifina? We never intended for any of you to get involved in this matter. Rhea and I were fully prepared to resolve it on our own. But you're here now, and as I'm presently indisposed, I see little choice but to seek your assistance. It pains me to speak of this, but will you hear me out? Of course, whatever you wish, my lady. Yeah, there's still a lot we don't know about what's going on down here. I think I speak for all of us when I say that any information you can provide would be more than welcome. Thank you. As you know, for the last several years, Ys has been perpetually invaded and ransacked by demons. What you may not know, however, is the reason behind these attacks. Believe it or not, the Black Pearl and the Clarion Metal are to blame. What? You can't be serious! So those Outlanders aren't the ones responsible for this mess? Well, they're involved now, certainly. They've exercised full control over the demons, after all. They're not responsible for the demons themselves, no. That dubious honor goes to the Black Pearl, which inadvertently awakened what we called the demonic essence. The demonic essence? It's hard to put into words. Think of it as a malicious will, the very essence of demonism itself. Basically, the dark side of magic. And just as the Black Pearl spreads magical abilities far and wide, so too does it spread this malevolent energy. As it spreads, it distorts the earth, twisting and reshaping it until it takes on demonic form and comes to life. and the Claria in the ground serves to amplify this effect, exactly as it does with magic. Essentially, as long as there exists veins of Claria in the earth, the distortions will grow worse and more demons will spawn. That's why we, along with the 6 priests, sealed it all away in chambers cut off from the Black Pearl's influence. But now the demonic essence is at its strongest here, on the surface. As this tower's existence clearly illustrates, the Darklings have somehow learned to harness it for their own gain. And our goal is to seal it away, back into the Black Pearl from whence it came, for all eternity. Words fail me. I can see why you kept quiet about this for so long. We could very well be looking at a complete paradigm shift for all of these. Our entire way of life is at stake. That's correct. The Sorcerer Dallas intends to obtain the Black Pearl and stimulate the demonic essence within, granting it physical form. Since Rhea has it now, we can be assured our enemy's attention is focused squarely on her. If she should be captured, well, suffice to say, we mustn't allow that to happen. Please, find Rhea, and help keep the Black Pearl out of enemy hands. We knights shall guard her with our lives. You can count on us. I still have one question, though, if I may. Certainly. The Black Pearl and the Claria have sustained our people for quite some time. So I do understand why the 2 of you came here in secret, to some extent anyway. But why were even the 6 priests kept unaware of your intentions? Ah. They are your trusted retainers, no? And they're just as concerned with preventing public unrest as you, so I'm certain they'd have kept your secret. You obviously came here without consulting a single one of them. So either you're still hiding something from us, or you're just flat out lying. Bastard, you still doubt the goddesses, even after everything we've just heard? Hugo! Sorry, here we go again. No, Hugo's right. There is more to tell, but at present, it's a little more than a fury on our part. Until I can be certain of its accuracy, I prefer not to speak of it. I hope you understand. Alright, I won't push the matter. And I apologize if my asking caused you any undue discomfort. But just to confirm, once you've reached a conclusion as to the accuracy of your theory, you will be more forthcoming about it, won't you? You have my word. Lady Fina. Alright, is everyone ready? We have a new mission, and it's our top priority. Should the Black Pearl fall into enemies' hands, the demonic essence will be unleashed and all will be lost. We must find Lady Rhea as quickly as we can and become her shield. Yes, sir! And so the Holy Knight's search for Lady Rhea continued, each knight feeling a renewed sense of urgency. Meanwhile, Hugo once again set off on his own, leaving Cadena and Musha to tend to the barrier around Lady Fina. Amber Key. Hugo. You sure can be a pain in the ass, you know that? But I guess if you weren't, we'd think something was wrong with you. No need to worry about Lady Fina. We can dispel this barrier for sure. It's just going to take some time. The most hopeful thing you can do right now is to keep scaling the tower. We'll be able to handle things here, I promise. When the time comes, I'll explain everything, I promise. I leave Lady Rhea and the Black Pearl in your hands. Okay. Lila's Shell, does that have anything new? Hugo, is that you? Seems just about everyone from the search party is having trouble with quicksand and slippery surfaces. Until we can find a better way to deal with them, use your best bet is to just go slowly and carefully. No, the going won't be easy, but do your best, okay? Another cutscene. Hugo! Musha? What is it now? Well, I just want to tell you, I think you were right to say what you said. I don't think Lady Fina minded. But, spit already. Where are you getting at? I'm worried about you. I know you want to be respected and looked up to, but you're always making a scene, always making people mad. I know you're probably just really irritable because of your family and your brother and everything, but still. I'm pretty sure you aren't going to take me up on this since you never have before. But I just want you to know that, will you just leave me the hell alone already? Musha, what do you see in him? Well, I guess he did save you once, but still. If you'd stop stammering for 1 second and actually listen to what I have to say, maybe you'd finally get it. You think I want to be respected and looked up to? You think I'm letting my brother's indiscretions or position go to my head? Yes? Seems you must know me better than I know myself, because that's all news to me. I wasn't trying to. Look, I don't want to hear it. Just get out of my sight already, will you? I'll keep my own counsel, thank you. I'm sure as hell not going to take advice from you. Hugo! I'm sorry! Damn it, Hugo! Why are you like this? Damn it! Your opponent told me the exact same thing, and actually bothered listening to her. What the hell is wrong with me? You really are an ass. Cadena? I'm pretty sure they heard you two all the way up in Solomon's Shrine just now. Not exactly your proudest moment, Hugo. Are you going to lecture me too? Of course not. That wouldn't do me any good at all. You'd probably just flip out on me. That's what you tend to do whenever anyone gets a little too close for comfort. And considering your reaction, I'd say Musha hit the nail right on the head. Well, you just think about what you did while you're off gallivanting around the tower, okay? Once you come to your senses, I suggest you apologize to the poor girl. I think even you must realize you did bad. Anyway, be careful out there. Don't let those end up being your last words to Musha. Yeah, that might be my last words because of how tough this entire area is. I should go. Climbing this tower is just about the only good I can do right now, I think. Can I even go back inside? Yes, I can. Hugo, be careful out there. Don't need to worry about us. You just focus on the search. Just try not to go getting into too much trouble, okay? Hugo. Dispelling magic is one of my stronger points. It won't take long for us to get rid of this, especially with Cadena's help. You should concentrate on the search. That was awkward. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed how the Zelkarons are even tougher than Jenocres, please leave a like and subscribe.